Hello! Crazy Spice here. That's my video game name, so that's my name for video game videos. I guess I love Pokemon. Like a lot. Like I've dumped thousands of hours a lot. Pokemon challenges have been flooding my YouTube feed recently, and I thought, I could do that. So I did. Right here and now. But as I said, I've played these games for thousands of hours. I wanted a really hard challenge. So I set the bar high. I did a no Pokemon Center Nuzlocke run of Pokemon Ruby for the Game Boy Advance. Okay, now I know I threw a bunch of anime words at you just then. Stay with me, Grandma Pat. Thank you for watching, Grandma Pat. You probably won't enjoy this video much, but you are a nice lady and you won't say that to me. So thanks for the view. Anyway, I'm gonna in-depth explain my rules now. No Pokemon Centers means I can't use any free heals available in-game. No Nurse Joy, no Dirty Weather Center beds, no bedroom in Little Root Town. Nothing. The only thing that will automatically heal my party in Ruby and Sapphire is beating the Elite Four. So after I win the challenge. Cool. I won't be using any exploitable, loophole kinds of ways to restore health or PP either, like swapping Pokemon intentionally in the PC, or going to the move deleter and relearning HMs over and over again. Nah. Also, I'm playing this on real hardware, with a repaired battery, but I won't be replanting berries, because if I could replant Leppas, I'd effectively have infinite power points. Nah. Nuzlocke. A Nuzlocke run means, when a Pokemon faints in battle, they are dead. You can't use them again. You either release them, or put them in the PC and never take them back out. In this run, I will be releasing my dead. I want it to hurt. I want to feel something. I must always nickname my Pokemon, to feel more somethings when they die. There's a bunch of variation on potential Nuzlocke rules, but I'll just cover what I chose to do. In each new route, I will only be able to capture one of the first 3 Pokemon I see, or effectively 3 rerolls. I made it really hard for myself already. This was just to give me a little bit of leeway with team building, but also prevents me from having infinite fodder, and it creates a game over condition. Potentially, if all the Pokemon I caught over the run are dead, it's done. I will have failed. I will also allow myself to white out in battle. That won't be a game over. It just means I have to release my entire party. Yikes. Sad yikes. Further challenge points, I will be playing on set battle style, so it'll be more like a competitive match. I will also not allow myself to use items in battle. You know, specifically items from the items box in the menu here. It's okay for me to use hold items like Shell Bell or Quick Claw. Again, like a competitive battle. One final also, fair warning, it's been like a decade since I've made a video, and I captured this video off a Game Boy player connected to a GameCube. Just straight red, white, and yellow cables blown up to CRT TV size. So it might not look as good as it could. I just wanted to use what I had at home. I'm doing some Googling to find a way to upconvert the video quality if there happens to be a next time I do this. I know I could play off an emulator, but I have all my old stuff still. I want to use it. Why else did I keep this chunky CRT? To play Melee? Sure. To annoy my wife? Maybe. And, since it's on real hardware, if I want to, I can transfer up the survivors to live in the Pokemon Sword and Shield world. Or if they can't live there, they can live on my Pokemon home phone prison. Just forever. Okay, well, here's my run! You know, I always play as a boy in 3rd gen, because I love his design, so I will be May for this. Well, I'm Alia, but, you know, May's face and shape. The adventure begins. I hop off the truck, I set my cute little clock, and I trundle out into a world of yet undiscovered hardship. When I do a standard Nuzlocke, I roll a die to see what starter I'll pick, but since I'm already handicapping myself so much, I'll just pick my favorite out of the group.
Although, statistically, I should select Mudkip as the optimum creature because Swampert is certifiably OU in this game. I'm just going to go with my heart instead.
I dub thee Ginger. And right out of the gate, I am faced with what shall be my true enemy throughout this entire run.
It's PP.
It'll be PP. It'll be the PP box. The PP number. PP. Conserving as much PP as possible is going to be incredibly important, so I decide to grind against only dumb little level 2s and even dumber wormholes before my fight with Brendan. Well, that was easy. Okay, I get my first batch of Pokeballs and head out to build a team. I want multiple Zigzagoons on my team for pickup, because Ruby and Sapphire pickup is the main reason I selected this game to be my first No Pokemon Center Nuzlocke challenge. Pickup is an ability that gives a Pokemon a 10% chance to pick up an item after every single battle. In every game from Pokemon Emerald onward, the available item comes from a list based upon the Pokemon's level. A super high level Phanpy will net you rarer items with their pickup. But in Ruby, boop, it's just this, just a flat this, 10% chance for Nugget, Rare Candy, and Full Restore. Also, PP ups at 4%, always. No big deal. None of these items are going to help me restore my PP, but I'm always going to have pretty decent health and probably pretty good money as long as I keep getting these nuggets. And I can sell the revives too, because, you know, when my Pokemon are dead, they're dead. Can't take a pill for being dead. So in Route 101 and Route 102, I catch myself 2 Zigzagoon, 1 I dub Stilgar, and 1 I dub Wannabe. The first item that Stilgar picks up is a rare candy. This is gonna be dope. This is gonna be the beginning of a beautiful, long friendship if you don't die horribly. The first real hurdle in the game is the rock gym, Roxanne. Every battle is frightening, but the gym badges signify real progression through the game. My first goal then becomes defeating Roxanne's level 15 Nose Pass. And spoiler alert, I do not catch a Shroomish with my 3 rerolls on the way to her. My team ends up being normal types and things weak to rock. But I have a plan. A really lame plan. Get double kick by evolving Ginger. But how do I grind safely in a world where I can't use the free hospital? That's even more lame. So, once I run out of PP on my damaging moves, I either need to find a Ralts or a C-Dot. Then, because they don't know any damaging moves themselves, I growl and tail whip the crap out of them. Eventually, I will run out of PP completely and begin to struggle. Then I can attack again. But now all I can use is struggle, and that's an attack that always deals damage to the user as well. So, only attack Ralts and C-Dot, and potion after almost every encounter. This is gonna be, you know, whatever the reverse of fun is. And then, of course, until I get the EXP share, if I want to train Ginger, I have to send her out first, and then swap her out for Stilgar, or whoever ends up being my struggle bot, and then have them struggle whatever I'm fighting, and then Ginger saves PP and gets half the experience, and say and again. Say and again, I swear to... After a few stupid close encounters, my Stilgar learns Headbutt, and I decide to move into the forest. We take out the Magma Grunt and head toward Rustboro. My rerolls in the forest net me a Wurmple, which I forget to nickname. My bad. You'll get a nickname soon. Plant berries and bring more flowers into the world. Nope. It's so weird to see a level 7 and be scared. We wreck these idiots though with some good RNG. Oh sweet, there it is, my first Lepa Berry. A berry that restores 10 PP of one move. Because of my rule set, I will have an incredibly limited pool of these, so I'll be stingy with their usage. Skipping that gym for now, we are not ready. Students who don't study get a little taste of my Quick Claw. Thank you for the Quick Claw, abusive old man. I catch another Zigzagoon up here, and name him Vladimir. Aw, dang it, a Skitty! She appeared so close to my 3 rerolls. Skitty is so cute. Not a good Pokemon, but she would have made a great Spice Girl. Here we are, grinding out here, having a good time. Then my entire team has to fight this one Meryl. Not worth it for 160 bucks. Frick that hiker, I'm not going over there. I do not know what he has, and I am not going to Google it. After a random Whismur tries to dunk on my starter, I miscut twice. Ginger evolves and learns 2 new attacks. So much more PP for grinding. A little more work and my Wurmple evolves as well, into that cocoon that everyone loves. So it'll be a Dustox one day, pending it survives. While doing all this grinding, my Zigzag squad has been diligently picking up items, including the flinch-inducing hold item, King's Rock. This'll come in handy. Holy crap, but it's been 4.5 hours of grinding before the first gym, and like 10 minutes of a video. We gotta do this thing. I hand Ginger the King's Rock and pray to Arceus. The battle goes perfectly. Apparently we were ready. Geodude survives double kick, hits me with a rock tomb, but that speed drop isn't gonna help them outspeed me. Rock Sand potions and another double kick KOs the Geodude. Nose passes here, so I double kick again, this time flinching the opponent because of King's Rock, and at this point it's over. Rock Sand sprays another potion, but 2 double kicks seal the deal and the nose pass goes down without attacking at all. Easy mode. 1 badge down, 7 more to go. Yikes. Into the HP EV tunnel we go, where I find myself a Whismer and name her Baby. We snap this magma grunt over our knee. Keel Hall at all? Did this guy forget he wasn't a Team Aqua pirate? No wonder the action replay codes for Ruby and Sapphire were interchangeable. We assist Old Boatman by saving his actual piece of flying garbage Wingull, and he lets us ride our way to Dewford. As always, my inner 13-year-old boy lets these Pokedorks know what's actually cool. Yep, still got it. I catch a Makuhita in the cave and name him McLaughlin. With his beefy HP pool, this guy will become my premier struggle grinder. I acquire the means to nab myself the EXP share by talking to my future final opponent, Steven. In a dark room in a cave by myself as a little girl, we get back on the boat, trundle all the way through the forest and back to Rustboro, where I hand Steven's dad the letter, the EXP share. The grind can increase in efficiency. Up until this point, I would run all the way back to C-Dot every time I wanted a safe level or two. Now, once McLaughlin gets his struggle on, we can train against higher level things. Alright, and here's the fun breakdown of my swapping party members around using the PC. I can't use any free heals, right? And when you deposit someone into the PC, or catch something that gets sent there, they get full HP and PP from that. So if I have to swap party members, my plan is as follows. Throw away enough healing items that would have amounted to the Pokemon in question having full health. So if right now I were to catch another wild Zigzagoon and they were in yellow health, throwing away a super potion would more than make up for the health cured by the PC. Then, take that Pokemon into a battle, and attempt to use the moves they had used before. After I have depleted the PP of the moves that weren't at full, I run away from the encounter, losing out on the experience. That should mathematically account for the full heal they receive from being deposited. This whole next section is me exploring and grinding a bunch before the second gym. Cascoon evolves and her stats make me sad. I go into the HP EV tunnel again to give McLaughlin some sweet Whismer candy. Oh sweet, another King's Rock gets picked up. Back on the other side of the world, I catch myself an Electrike and name them Posh. Specifically, I wanted Manectric for the flying gym later. Currently, my team would get messed up by Aerial Ace. Speaking of which, as I go to unlock the Soda Pop shop, a Goldeen starts to mess me up. Peck and water moves. My team has no counters for this. I now have access to the most cost-efficient heal in the game. Bubble Sugar Water. Delicious. A super potion costs more and heals less than a Soda Pop. The only thing it costs me is time. Mashing the A button. I probably have 17 or more solid minutes of me standing next to this soda guy logged on my hard drives. You can't hit me with poison gas, you dumb stomach! I'm already infected with a disease! Okay, I have grinded enough. Fighting gym time. Emma resists fighting and has 2 super effective moves. We got this. Okay, show me your moves, muscle nerd. 2 Leers have me worried, so I flip the Ginger. After a single pant-blasting moment of fear when I see how much HP the first arm thrust does, I finish off the little sumo baby with a double kick. Boom. The adventure continues. This Numel perfectly predicts my switch. This Team Magma Grunt plays PU in Pokemon Showdown. Whoa. I know what's up that walkway. Bray bray. I'm grinding Ginger a bit more before I go up that way. Okay. I think we can do it. I think we're ready. I was wrong. 2 poison stings to the Shroomish to get some stall going, then I switch to Stilgar. And this genius switches to Numel. Pokemon Showdown, I swear. I get scared and flip the Ginger. I predict right and I resist Ember. I'm afraid of a magnitude, but my double kicks handle the camel. Marshtop fills me with actual fear, so I switch to Emma, who gets blasted by a Mudshot. I hope damage range-wise I'll survive 1 more hit, so I go for Confusion. But of course, Mudshot crits, and my first feint of the run happens. Goodbye, Emma. I'm sorry, my Makuhita attacks, but this mudshot is strong, and I decide McLaughlin is too important to die here. Poor Vladimir comes out to tank the death instead. Sorry, Baron. I begin to pray and send Ginger back out. I get in a double kick, hoping for a well-timed flinch. No luck. Mudshot takes me down to orange, but he's in the red, and I'm faster, except I'm not. Mudshot dropped my speed, and now my starter is dead too. Ginger! Ginger! Stilgar manages to finish off the Marshtomp, but then I switch to Wannabe because I want Stilgar to survive. I hope maybe with some bad move choices that poison damage will KO the Shroomish before Wannabe dies. But, alas, poor Wannabe dies for the cause as well. Zigga zigga nah. Stilgar probably could have been KO'd too, but mercifully, Brendan Sama uses Stun Spore instead. Poison damage finishes the job. Thank you for the poison, Emma. With only 2 Frank Herbert Pokemon remaining, I heal up and limp back to the Pokemon Center to bury the corpses of my fallen friends. I throw away 1 Super Potion for the health that Posh lost when I caught her, but what I really did was pour it out for the lost ones. Goodbye. You all deserve better. I'm gonna kill Brendan. I'm gonna end his human life. Huh. Somewhere in there, Stilgar got Pokerus. Is Pokerus PTSD? I need a grass type bad. I need something to handle this Marshtomp outside of Fortree when I see Brendan again. I catch me an Oddish and name her Sting. I evolve Stilgar with some candy. He more than deserves it. And now that McLaughlin also has PTSD, I go back to the HP Eevee cave to blast him full of HP. McLaughlin evolves. Ooh, that HP pool. Ooh, that attack! Even with a minus nature. This tunnel is my safe space. 10 hours in and most of my team looking garbo. Time to go back out into the world. We must move on. I do the little side quest for the coin case as I might need these nasty TMs later. And somebody just hands me a reminder of what I've lost. Nice. That's messed up, lady. That's messed up. At this point in my life, I had an actual nightmare that McLaughlin died. I really did. I have Pokerus myself. Of course, then this Makuhita tried to bring my nightmare to life. The bed, where Tunnel Guy touches stuff with his dirty, chapped, rugged fingers. This line was in my during run notes for some reason. Felt like I needed to include it verbatim. Ralts gets squished. Sorry. I know you think you're my rival, but the guy who gives up outside the big Pokemart will always be my enemy. I'll literally never play these games as May again. Watson time. I pop a Lepaberry to crush this gym. Please don't explode, please don't explode, please don't explode, please don't explode. I get paralyzed by the Voltorb. Then Magneton does a ton of damage with the Shockwave, and I'm fully paralyzed. Luckily, after hitting me with a Sonic Boom, McLaughlin and his guts-boosted, stab, super effective, multi-hit fighting move ends this dumb magnet. Words. Afterward, I go into the Whismur Cave again and ensure this long-distance relationship is going to last. Can't say no to those crusty tips. Again, this line was in my notes, and it seemed really important that it made it into my video. I catch a Numel, then I catch a Torkoal. Kinda different, not a Pokemon I'd ever use in real life, and I was hoping for a coughing, but I'll take it. Everybody stop and take a moment to acknowledge the beautiful visuals of this game. The sprite work is awesome. Also, this is a health hazard. I'm going to die of lung disease. I catch a Sandshrew, not a Skarmory, or as my best friend's aunt calls it, Scar Money. McLaughlin is gonna have horrible teeth and basically non-functioning bones from all the sugar soda. I have him drinking pop instead of taking him to the hospital like he wants. Oh yeah, a Zangoose named Melanie. One of my favorite Pokemon design-wise. Oh yeah. I pop a Repel here to avoid encounters, because I have a wild idea that I can only try after the last gym. We'll see if it works when we get there. Oh yeah, again. You don't have to go to the daycare for eggs. They level people up too. I put the Torkoal and the Zangoose in here. Why not? Level them up for me. Maybe my whole party will get executed by Drake or something. Up to the volcano to thwart Maxie. Before the fight, I have Posh pop a candy and they evolve. McLaughlin rolls in paralyzed on purpose for a guts boost. But I do forget about Mightyana's Intimidate. Mightyana goes down to a stab spark, as does Golbat. Camera up stabs are mean, but I have an idea. I switch to Sting, thinking he probably won't try to Ember Posh, and Sting puts the Camera Up to sleep. McLaughlin comes out with his boosted struggle, and Camera Up stays asleep the whole time. Bye-bye, Maxie, bested by a child. After this, we unlock the cheap alternative to full heal. Lava cookies, num num num. Exciting, useful, and delicious. Grinding, 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 grinding. Okay, gym time. I'm really afraid of stab overheat, so I restore some more PP on McLaughlin. What up, Flannery? A critical rock tomb deletes the first slugma. The next slugma is out, and my rocks miss, allowing it to set up a sunny day. My next move is an arm thrust, for accuracy, landing a critical hit on the first multi-hit. Bye-bye. Torkoal is here, and she's got monstrous defense. I try for multi-hit King's Rock arm thrust, hoping one of the hits will make the Torkoal flinch, but it doesn't happen. So I just drop rocks on her, and that crits. Torkoal goes down. So 3 of my 4 attacks crit? That's nice. I like that. 4 gyms complete. Probably less than halfway through the game. How long is this video? Will it ever end? I don't know. The next challenge is our father, Norman, the normal type gym leader. I explore the world a bit because why not? I can go in the desert now. I obtain root fossil. Comments are good for the YouTube Googleplex. I messed it up. I did the thing wrong. I'm sorry. What? I don't remember what I put in there. Who made what baby? Feels like a cheat. I probably can't use that egg. I restore the root fossil, creating the great maker, Shai Halud. Okay, Dad, I'm coming for you. Not that way, though. No one-hit KO room for me, thank you. I know the slacking Vigoroth combo are going to outspeed me anyway, and my best fighting move makes me go last, so I roll in with paralysis on McLaughlin for the guts boost. Oh, Father, where art thou? Sting puts the slacking to sleep, attempting to limit the creature even further past its crappy ability. Ugh, it instantly wakes up and McLaughlin can't move. Then it lives the Vital Throw, with the stab and the guts. Stupid negative attack nature. After a potion takes the beast back to full, the damage range RNG moves in my favor, and the first slacking goes down. An easy one-shot on the Vigoroth, no surprise here. The final, beefier slacking is here, and his facade takes me into a dangerous zone. And, of course, McLaughlin is fully paralyzed again. I feel my Pokerus acting up. I go for a Vital Throw, knowing that slacking only gets to act every other turn, so even if I get paralyzed again, I'll live. As I've thought before, McLaughlin is too important to risk, so I send out Baby, anticipating certain death. A Hyper Potion and Truant right after. Thank God for that ability. And suddenly, as if my father adopts the AI of a Generation 1 Elite 4 member, slacking begins to only attempt to Focus Punch, a move that fails if the user gets damaged, so Baby keeps decking him with strength. I mean, Focus Punch would have one-shotted me. My dad was correct about that. But this isn't Gen 1. I'm not 256 glitch missing my 100% accuracy move. And Baby prevails. Wow, Dad, you're bad. And so begins the water section of the game. I catch a Wingull, basically because I have to. I truly hate this Pokemon. Oh, but I hate the bigger one more. Fat tangent! I once received a gift of a heavily modded version of Pokemon Emerald. My friends had made the game for me with a ROM editor. It was an incredibly hard version of the game, tailor-made to involve things from my life. Like the second gym was the old grocery store I used to work at, and my dad in the game was named Jim, like my real dad. It's in the top 3 of gifts I've ever received, if I'm being honest. It was incredible. But the reason I bring it up now, every single route had a 1% chance to spawn a Pelipper, double the level of the normal Pokemon on that route. A Pelipper literally party wiped me on the second route, and it happened many more times throughout the game. Friggin' Pelipper. Okay, seriously, I gotta finish this video. I catch a bunch of new water Pokemon as I navigate the liquid routes. Oh, Wingull House, gross! We conquer the Dirty Weather Center easily. Couldn't nickname the cast form. Somewhere, on a hard gold cartridge of mine, is a cast form a high school friend traded me named Testy Bottom. That was not in my notes, but also felt important to include. No, it's time again. This monster is back. This horrible, horrible man-child, this murderer. I feel like we can do it this time, though. McLaughlin, at least, is super overleveled. Shroomish takes more than half health from struggle, then poisons me, boosting the power of my struggle. The boost is noticeable. Numel goes down in one hit. And here's the one. The weapon he used to kill my friends. I send out Sting, who resists water and will be neutral against ground moves. There it is! Look upon the sprite that killed my starter and so many others. You fiend! You beast! Sting understands, though. she's got me covered. The first bullet seed crits, and a comically low attack power move almost one-shots the Marshtomp. The second hit finishes the job. After last time, that was kind of underwhelming. I jack around a bit before I take on the Flying Gym. Back in the day, you could actually explore in these games. I ride my way to Lily Cove, and immediately I see Brendan in front of the big store, but I don't engage. I await my revenge. When this game is over, when I've become the champion, I will return here, and I will kill him. I will end him for what he did. He will rue the day he crossed Aelia Atreides! Why does Team Magma has Whalmer? We'll fix it in the Emerald rewrites. I go to Mount Pier to catch some ghosts and jam to this dope music, and encounter Maxie again. I cannot believe this idiot takes the blue orb. This is why your Fireground team has Whalmers. You send mixed messages, boss. I hit every single wall I can with this stupid GameCube D-pad, and decide, as I concuss myself, that all this XP should have got me strong enough to face the Flying Gym. Oh wow, oh bad. Oh man. Struggle damage after an endeavor, that could have been bad. Yo, Winona's design is dope. Valkyrie pilot trainer. Okay, remember how I said Manectric for the Flying Gym? Watch this. Swellow is an easy brain dead one-shot. Then Altaria is out, and we flinch her. 3 times in a row. Then take her out with a stab Shockwave. That was the gym's big threat. Scar Money goes down to Shockwave, and obviously this dirty fat rat explodes at the ×4 might of a final Shockwave. Sorry girl, better luck next Nuzlocke. Sweet crap. I hate having a Pelipper in my party. I hate seeing his stupid face. I really hope he doesn't come in clutch at some point on this playthrough. I refuse to start liking this stupid thing. Magma Base. Do Magma Girls have a little peach fuzz? Not that I'm judging, just seems weird for a 2002 game. Master Ball acquired. I will probably use it on Groudon, but I won't use the Leviathan in the Nuzlocke run. I just like Groudon. This base is fun. I'm just having a good time in here following after these idiots. Y'all should really look into big evil volcano bases. I think that's where you guys should post up next time. Oh no, Maxie got away. Oh no, that probably won't come back to bite anybody. Shell Bell Part 1. This thing is gonna make the grind Baby Town Easy Mode Toddler Easy Bake Oven. But I gotta wait a day. Real hardware. Bad choice. I get the Sunstone for Sting to become Blossom. I lose Stab Sludge Bomb, but I also lose my weakness to Psychic and gain a resistance to Ground. Plus, she's super cute. Spheal is also super cute. Hello, Irulin. I didn't watch the movie, I only read the book. Ugh, Swellow again. Yikes. Are they gonna quick attack? Will that end me? Should I quick attack? I roll the dice, and it doesn't quick attack. Thank the Lord. I record how much PP Stilgar has and pop a few people in the PC. I'm afraid some jank might wreck my team, and I don't think I have it in me to lose Stilgar so far into this run. I pump Sting full of TMs and approach the twins. Okay, let's see what you got. Posh leads with the super effective bite, hoping to flinch the Soul Rock. Even though I can't aim it, Petal Dance is currently Sting's best grass move, so I just let it rip. It hits the moon, so we are still facing both foes. Lunatone pops a Calm Mind, and Soul Rock psychics Posh for not very much damage. Gym Leader cheaters heal the Lunatone, but decide they don't love Soul Rock as much, and Posh's next bite ends this Sunstone with eyes. And now it's 2-on-1. Lunatone's previous Calm Mind boost lets them survive Posh's bite, but Sting gets another turn of Petal Dance and finishes the fight. And the sun sets on this moon, or something more clever, whatever. The run's almost over. Hey, look. Proof of me not cheating. I use Strength twice with Stilgar, run away from the battles, then go delete the other moves. Oh, Brick Break. A way better stab for McLaughlin. And Shell Bell. Oh, healing after every turn I deal damage. This is incredible for my struggle boy. Do you have a rival you hate to lose against? Plot time. I'll just skip to the Maxi fight for you. Pretty jank opening to this fight. I get mad about Intimidate, swap to Posh. They get confused, swap to Sting. Sting hits Sleep Powder. Back to McLaughlin for the instant wake up. Then McLaughlin wrecks. Fearing some stab flying moves, I swap in Posh, who gets confused again. I don't want to mess with this. This Crobat is going to confuse me every time I switch out, outspeed me, maybe crit me with an air cutter. I don't think the RNG battle is worth it, so I send in a Wailmer I caught a while ago to give Posh their best shot. Rip Fab 1. We hardly knew ye. Posh comes back out, and thankfully they don't get confused or flinched by this bite, and Shockwave ends the purple demon. I know this camel is gonna Earthquake. Switch again! McLaughlin tanks the Earthquake, then quakes right back. Ba-boom. No Mega Evolution boss? No glasses? A team full of pirates? Bases in water with Wailmers? You deserve this L. Then he pops the blue orb and Groudon Hulk jumps out of the lava pit. I replace a Wailmer with another Wailmer. Really emotionally attached to these blobs, obviously. I smash around in the dark for a bit till I find the beast scorching the land. And like I said, I catch him. I'll send him up to Ultra Sun where he can wreak havoc with his busted primal reversion. And obviously, we call him Paul. I escape rope out of there and prepare for the final gym. I dunk on the idiots under the floor and decide we can eat Wallace. I've got a good electric and grass type. We can do this. I give Sting the Confusion Cure Berry and begin my Dance of Death. Final gym. Love Disc is one-shotted by my adorable Flower Blast, as is CeeLo with a beefy crit.
Yeah, you should have maybe saved that for the next one, girl.
Big Milo Tick emerges. Sting shakes off to Confusion with her berry, and I no-brain decide to Petal Dance again. Water types can learn ice moves. Did you know? I've heard of such a thing, but I forgot. And he outspeeds me. I forget how slow Blossom is. And as that first Ice Beam connects, I realize Sting is dead. There's nothing I can do. She's locked in her move for one more turn, so I can't switch out. And obviously this sexy snake monster is gonna Ice Beam again. Duh. Which he does. And I lose Sting. I sit on that for a while. Just basting in sadness like a well-cooked depression turkey. Hush! Avenger! I know Shockwave won't kill, as it's weaker than Petal Dance and Posh only has 2 more special attack than Sting. I bring the thunder. Miss. Oh no. So I do it again and hit. Such a cool sprite. Please don't have a seizure, viewer. Then this stupid mustache monster appears to rub it in that I've lost my grass move. McLaughlin comes in with his bulk and his shell bell and starts quaking. Vital Throw would have been stronger with stab, but whatever. I'm mentally rolling around in my grief crockpot right now. After a bunch of potion nonsense, I take out the Whiz Cash, but not before he can set up a rain dance. What I assume is a super fast Sea King comes blazing out of the Pokeball to barely hurt me with Water Pulse. McLaughlin ends it in 2 moves. Give me that badge, you sociopath! You murderer! Sting. I'll never forget you. My confidence is shaken. I went into that battle only kind of overleveled, and again, I lost a friend. I don't want the Elite Four to be a slaughter. It's grind time. But first, it's Crazy Meteor Falls idea time. I fly to the cave and repel hard. I don't want to encounter anything yet. With Waterfall, I ascend into the higher level area of the cave and make my way to the room where it might happen. First encounter, Soul Rock. Second encounter, Bagon. Bagon, yes! This little monster is gonna come in handy. Salamence is dope. I don't care who you are, dope. I wrestle with the name a bit, but then I choose to honor and not replace. Don't you judge me. Sting. She who gave her life for access to this cave. Grind time forever now. Time to explore the rest of the world and fight all the trainers. Bagon evolves. EXP share is great. No, I don't have Blossom. Not anymore. I'm not sure where to grind optimally. Victory Road does not appear to be the move. All the Pokemon in there blow or roar me away. I can't keep any XP. Frustrated and not wanting to play this game till I grow a skeleton beard, I do a Google search and find a forum post from 2008, which directs me to the ever-available for Double Battle TV crew. Oh, this is awesome. As long as I'm careful and pay attention, this is the way. I get less chances for pickup to proc, but the EXP gains are insane. Shelgon becomes the big dope dragon. I start to think about my team composition versus the Elite Four, and I realize I don't have an ice move for Drake. I mean, I've got this dragon now, but if she doesn't one-shot, then she probably dies. Because I have this stupid easy grind vortex going, I go grab the Princess Irulan and start to grind her up for Stab Ice Beam. CeeLo! Wall Rain! This is way faster for you guys, but for me this took hours. Just remember that. You are welcome. Well, I'm ready as I'll ever be. Definitely over-leveled on some mons, but you know, I want to win! I want to win, and I want my friends to live. Victory Road, ahoy! Swellow, can you please stop with the endeavor? Poor McLaughlin and my poor, now dirty shorts. And the final challenge before the Elite Four is here. Wally, my real fake rival. Let it be known, in my notes, that he doesn't even get an underlined heading for this battle. You are Garbo, child. You are but a paper tiger in front of a storm. I know Wally leads with Altaria, so I lead with Stab Aurora Beam. Unnecessary crit. Roselia emerges, so I switch to new Sting, hoping to ×4 resist some stupid grass moves, which I do. Flamethrower burns down the roses. Delcatty emerges and almost gets one-shotted by Headbutt, but puts new Sting to sleep. I think about switching, but I realize this cat can't hurt new Sting at all, so I just wait it out. Although, Assist Dragon Breath or something would have been funny. New Sting awakens and crushes the cat with Fly. Magneton emerges and melts before the Flamethrower. And finally, we one-shot Gardevoir with a Crunch. You've grown much, Wally. Now enjoy living in this cave forever. It's Elite Four time. Can you believe it? We're here. Took your entire lunch break and then some, but we're here. I have one final choice to make. To bring Stilgar or not. My sweet boy. He's been with me this whole time, and he deserves that sweet victory ribbon. If something bad were to happen in there, at level 33, he'd have no chance. And I don't have time to level him up. I can't lose him. He's going in the PC, and some fodder is coming with me, in case I need a safe switch. Sorry, Stilgar. I never intended to leave you behind, but your stats are garbage. I lepa up some PP. I use the ethers and elixirs I found. I'm as ready as I'm gonna be. Part, double dorks! It is my time. My trials are nearly at an end. We can do this, my sweet mons. We were born to do this. Dark Trainer Sydney is first. I have McLaughlin hold a Confusion Cure Berry to avoid Swagger. And I finally remembered Intimidate! Irulan first to take the attack drop, then switch to my Stab Brick-Breaking Boy. And he crushes everyone. Only the Mighty Anna got off an attack. Oops. I've grinded too hard. Oops, all berries. Ghost Trainer Phoebe. My Crunching Dragon goes first. I one-shot the first Dusclops, but the second one has Ice Beam, and super high defenses. Instead of gambling on a one-shot, I send out McLaughlin to tank whatever the ghost can throw at us. However, we get confused, and I lose a turn. Shoulda just crunched. The second turn we Earthquake, but Dusclops heals it off with the Citrus Berry. Another Quake takes her into the red, and Phoebe heals with a Cheater Potion. Eventually, we get her into orange, then crit with an Earthquake. That was rough. After this, I switch back to new Sting. I fly the Sableye and it's a critical hit, one shot. I crunch the last two ghosts. R.I.P. Phoebe. Ice Trainer Glacia. I max potion McLaughlin outside of battle and bring him to the front. Well, brick break time. Yikes. I'm sorry we grinded so hard. She didn't even touch me. This next battle is wild though. I teach Irulan Ice Beam and give her a Quick Claw. Observe. Dragon, Trainer, Drake. Since Shelgon isn't double weak to Ice, I go for Blizzard for a certain one-shot. I miss the first, but Shelgon misses their Rock Tomb also. Blizzard number 2 ends it. We don't get a fun notice of activation, but Quick Claw activates, allowing me to outspeed and one-shot the first Flygon. Irulan tanks a Dragon Breath from Altaria, then Ice Beams for a one-shot. The second Flygon also gets outsped due to Quick Claw. Hello? 20% chance. I guess that's twice as much as Pickup. Salamence is here. And I outspeed the Salamence with Quick Claw and one-shot it. Oh my god, I would swear so much if this wasn't YouTube. That was objectively stupid. But we made it. That was the goal, right? To win and survive? Good enough, RNG gods, I thank you. This has all gone very well. Hopefully nothing insane happens in here. Steven. Hello. It's been a long time since we first met in that dark cave alone. Prepare to be dethroned. Skarmory gets melted by Flamethrower. Claydol survives a crunch and sets a Reflect. The second crunch ends them. Cradley is weird type combo. I go for Flamethrower since his defense is boosted, but I get smacked with an Ancient Power. McLaughlin comes out and begins his Brick Break Assault. I shatter the screen and KO the fossil. The other fossil emerges, and I Brick Break them as well. The Aerial Ace does decent super effective damage, but the Armaldo is already done for. Metagross is here. I don't want to eat a Psychic. I send out Rat to give myself a free switch-in. Goodbye, Rat. I hate you, but I gotta give you props. You were somehow, eventually, useful. New Sting emerges. Flamethrower. Metagross survives and lets off a mean Meteor Mash. Luckily for me, that's basically the end of it. Metagross's berry stops Steven from using a potion, and down goes the steel monstrosity. Aggron emerges, and I swap in McLaughlin one last time. He tanks a Dragon Claw, then Brick Breaks for ×4 super effectiveness. And I've won! I'm the champion! I can't believe it's finally over. We did it, y'all! Brendan! Get out of here! Bah! Ruining my moment! Yeah. No murderers allowed in the Hall of Fame, man. I mean, except Steven for killing my Wingull. Great job, everyone. But hey, there's one final task to complete. Stilgar grind montage! Ascend, my boy. Become death, the destroyer of worlds. Brendan! This is for Ginger. This is for Vladimir, and Emma, and Wannabe. That's it. It's over. Yeah, you better run, coward. You did it, Stilgar. Now, let's get you out of this horrible, busted world. Bum 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 bum. Oh, holy crap, stop that. Stop that right now, buddy. Holy crap. And so, Stilgar lived happily ever after, because I'm going to use Stilgar to breed a bunch of shiny Zigzagoon for pickup. He's gonna get it here. He's gonna get it all the time. Except for a few tragedies, that was crazy fun. I really enjoyed that challenge. A part of me wants to trade my team over to an Emerald version to battle a higher level Steven, but I don't really see the point. Now that I've beaten the Elite Four, I can just keep grinding there and get a full heal every time I win. So yeah, this Steven was my final boss. I'd like to do this kind of challenge again, and I think if I do, I'll go backward in time instead of forward. The pickup ability is nerfed in later gens, but there's also way more places you get mandatory healed. Unlike this game, where there were 0 automatic heals till after the Elite Four. In Diamond and Pearl, you have those double battle areas like the forest where you get healed after every encounter, and from Black and White forward, you are constantly getting healed between routes and before big fights. If I want to do this again, I want it to be harder, and I'm leaning toward a no Pokemon Center Nuzlocke run of Silver or Crystal version. We'll see. Time will tell. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I'm not like a real YouTuber, so I won't say all the things, but if you liked this, tell your other Poke-friends. Okay, bye then. See you in a few months, probably. This took forever to make.